Hi, Captain. How are you?
Hi there, I'm very well, thanks.
Great. We're just getting ready for departure, but if you need anything, just give me a call.
Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, so I've spoken to security and they've started checking in, but there's at least half an hour to go before we expect to be receiving any passengers.
Okay, you're free to start boarding whenever you're ready. Let us know when you've started.
No problem.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. The Captain, microphone check please. Loud and clear. Okay Captain, radio check is complete. We'll contact you when we're ready to start loading. Roger. Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Is there, we are now refueling the aircraft and will let you know once it's completed. Roger.
Beyond ATC connected. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Air 65 Foxtrot Mike. Wind 140 at 10. Landing runway 32 left. Departing runway 32 right, 32 left. Transition level 050. Bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact you have information kilo. Blagnac Airport information kilo. 0555 Zulu. Wind 330 at 3.
Boarding requested.
All stations, we're about to start boarding.
Air 65 Foxtrot Mike, request taxi. 65 Foxtrot Mike. Runway 32 left taxi via Tango 61. Tango 51. Tango 41. Tango. Tango 40. Papa 40. Papa 20. November 2. Mike 2. Sierra 2. Hold short runway 32 right. Runway 32 left taxi via Tango 61, Tango 51, Tango 41, Tango, Tango 40, Papa 40, Papa 20, November 2, Mike 2, Sierra 2. Hold short runway 32 right, Air 65 Foxtrot Mike. Billing 7 C Tango, at gate uniform 42, request pushback and engine start. Billing 7 C Tango, Blagnac ground, pushback approved. Fast southwest. Pushback approved. Fast southwest. Billing 7 C Tango.
Roger. Hello.
Hi, Captain. Hi. We started boarding on the left. Passengers are coming through now.
Thanks.
How are you? Hi.
Billing 7 C Tango, request taxi. Billing 7 C Tango, runway 32 left taxi via Tango 81, Tango 71, Tango 61, Tango 51, Tango 41, Tango, Tango 40, Papa 40, Papa 20, November 2, Mike 2, Sierra 2. Hold short runway 32 right. Runway 32 left taxi via Tango 81, Tango 71, Tango 61, Tango 51, Tango 41, Tango, Tango 40, Papa 40, Papa 20, November 2, Mike 2, Sierra 2. Hold the short runway 32 right.
Hi.
7 C
Your
Tango.
seat is just up there to the right. Hi.
Air Op 65 Foxtrot Mike. Cross runway 32 right at November 2.
Hi.
Continue taxi
You're
via
just up
November
there
2,
on the left.
Mike 2,
Can
Sierra
I
2.
see your boarding pass, please?
Cross runway 32 right
Just
at
up there
November
on
2.
your right-hand side.
Continue taxi via November 2, Mike 2, Sierra 2, Air Op 65 Foxtrot Mike.
Just up there on your right-hand side.
Air Op 65 Foxtrot Mike. Contact Blagnac Tower 118.1. Bye bye. Contact Tower 118.1. Air Op 65 Foxtrot Mike. Bye bye.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Loading has been completed. We are sending the load sheet up to you now.
Can I see your boarding pass,
We are waiting
please?
for you to close up. Once the beacon light is switched on, we'll contact you
Hi.
to begin
Your
pushback.
seat is just up there to the right.
Roger.
Morning.
Un aterrizaje con el tren arriba y una falla de 2 motores, 2 de las emergencias más raras en aerolíneas, combinadas en un solo vuelo. Los aviones modernos están diseñados para alertar a los pilotos y evitar accidentes de este tipo. Entonces, ¿cómo?
Bearing 7 Tango, cross runway 3 to right at November 2. Continue taxi via November 2, Mike 2, Sierra 2. Cross runway 3 to right at November 2. Continue taxi via November 2, Mike 2, Sierra 2, Bearing 7 Tango. Bearing 7 Tango. Contact Blagnac Tower 118.1. Contact Tower 118.1, Bearing 7 Tango. Bye bye.
Warning. Just up there, on your right-hand side. How are you? Hi. Your seat is just up there to the right. Just up there, on your right-hand side. Hello there. Can I see your boarding pass, please?
Aircraft be advised l'information les manants currents. QNH1015. Alpine 9042. Get uniform 4 to taxi via Mike 8. November 8. Papa 65. Tango 65. Tango 81.
Karte Uniform 4 via Mike 8, November 8, Papa 65, Tango 65, Tango 81, Alpine 9042.
Just up there, on your right-hand side. Morning. Hi, your seat is just up there to the right. Morning. Can I see your boarding pass, please? Hello there, straight to the middle then on the left. Morning, mind your step there.
ground. Go ahead. We're starting the APU now. Stand by for ground power disconnection in a few minutes. Roger. We'll monitor the startup from down here and let you know if we see anything untoward. Roger.
Hi. Can I see your boarding pass, please? Morning, mind your step there. Can I see your boarding pass, please? Hi, you're just up there on the left. Hi, you're just up there on the left. Hi. Morning. Morning, mind your step there. Hi. Morning, mind your step there. How are you?
Okay, great. You can close the doors whenever you're ready.
Okay, I'll let the crew know and we'll get closed up as soon as we can close doors.
Good morning from the cockpit. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this morning's flight. I hope you're all well. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit, and once we're airborne, we'll be climbing to our cruise level of 34,000 feet. We're not anticipating any delays, so we hope to be underway very shortly. Once we push back from the stand, the cabin crew will start securing the cabin. As we head to the departure runway, please make sure you're seated and secured as they make their way around the aircraft. The weather is looking good, so it should be a nice, comfortable climb up to our cruise level. Once we're airborne, there shouldn't be any issue during our climb. It's a pretty straightforward departure out of the airport, so nothing to worry about there. It looks as though the en route winds are in our favour, so there shouldn't be any issue getting to our destination on time. However, we will keep you informed throughout the flight if there changes. The ground crew have finished loading the aircraft, so if you could get yourself seated and secured, we'll be able to get going straight away. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the flight. Ground to cockpit. Go ahead.
Call me when you require pushback.
Actually, we're all set to go now. Feel free to get connected.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
APU startup seems good, nothing to report.
We're off the ground power, so feel free to disconnect.
Roger. Just a reminder, if you're using software to track your virtual airline flight, you might want to start it now if you haven't already.
Roger.
Roger. Stand by. Ground power HA has been disconnected.
Roger.
VOLOTEA 2768 at gate Echo 30. Request pushback and engine start.
Ground tow is connecting.
278, Blagnac ground. Pushback approved. Face sud-est.
Pushback approved. Face southeast. VOLOTEA 2768.
The parking brake is off.
Tow is attached, steering pin is inserted. Stand by while we start pushback. Okay Captain, we're clear of the stand and you're free to start engine.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf the one closest to you, and note that it may be behind you. Count the number of rows to the exit. Should the cabin experience pressure loss, please stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your head, and you should place the mask over your mouth and nose like this, then pull the strap to tighten it. Make sure to put on your own mask before helping others. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on luggage and items behind. Life rafts are located below your seats, and emergency lighting in the floor will lead you to the closest exit. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. Please take a moment to review the safety card in the seat back pocket in front of you while we wait for takeoff. Thank you for
Parking
your
brake
attention,
is
and we
set.
hope you enjoy the flight.
VOLOTEA 2768. Ready to taxi to the active.
VOLOTEA 2768. Runway 32 left taxi via Tango 41. Tango. Tango 40. Papa 40. Papa 20. November 2. Hold short runway 32 right.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 32 left via Tango for 1. Tango, Tango 40, Papa 40, Papa 20, November 2. Hold short runway 32 right. VOLOTEA 2768.
Speedbird 377, at gate uniform 40, request pushback and engine start.
Speedbird 377. Blagnac ground. Pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest. Speedbird 377.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that the cabin is secure for takeoff.
Thanks.
Just let me know when you're ready to go, and I'll get the crew seated.
We're almost ready, so you can take your seats now.
No problem. All stations, take off positions, please. Ladies and gentlemen, because this is a nighttime flight, for safety purposes I have dimmed the cabin lights for takeoff. This is a completely normal procedure, and they will be turned back on once we've completed our departure. Thank you.
Speedbird 377, ready to taxi to the active.
Speedbird short 377. Runway 32 left taxi via Tango 65, Papa 60, Tango 60, Tango, Tango 61, Tango 51, Tango 41, Tango 40, Papa 40, Papa 20, November 2, Mike 2, Sierra 2. Hold short runway 32 right.
Runway 32 left taxi via Tango 65, Papa 60, Tango 60, Tango, Tango 61, Tango 51, Tango 41, Tango 40, Papa 40, Papa 20, November 2, Mike 2, Sierra 2. Hold short runway 32 right, Speedbird 377.
Volotea 2768, cross runway 32 right at November 2. Continue taxi via Mike 2, Sierra 2.
Cross runway 32 right at November 2. Continue taxi via Mike 2, Sierra 2, VOLOTEA 2768.
Air France 68 Hotel Papa, get Echo C2, request pushback and engine start.
Air France 68 Hotel Papa, Blagnac Ground, pushback approved. Face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, Air France 68 Hotel Papa.
Volotea 2768, contact Blagnac Tower 118.1.
Over to tower 118.1. VOLOTEA 2768. Have a good morning. VOLOTEA 2768. Ready to go, runway 32 left.
Volotea 2768, Blagnac Tower, wind 310 at 4, runway 32 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 32 left, cleared for takeoff. VOLOTEA 2768.
Gear up.
All aircraft be advised d'information Mike now current, QNH 1016.
Toulouse departure, VOLOTEA 2768. Good morning, 4,500 feet.
VOLOTEA 2768, Toulouse departure, identifié, climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170. VOLOTEA
Cabin crew,
2768.
you're free to resume duty.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning once again. You're now free to turn on your... In a few minutes we will be starting the in-flight drift service. If you please ensure all aisles are clear and bags are placed in the overhead lockers, that would be much appreciated. Thank you. Don't forget that if you need assistance for any reason, just press the button above your head and the flight attendants will be with you as quickly as possible. And with that, I'll take the opportunity once again to wish you a pleasant flight, and I will see you soon. Thank you.
Toulouse departure, Speedbird 377. Good morning, 2,000 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt
Speedbird
sign. You are now
377,
free to
Toulouse
move around the
departure,
cabin.
good morning,
However, feel free
identifié,
to...
climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170, Speedbird 377.
Toulouse departure, Air France 68 Hotel Papa, 1,900 feet. Air France 68 Hotel Papa, Toulouse departure, identifié, climb to flight level 160. Climb to flight level 160, Air France 68 Hotel Papa.
control 121.25, bye bye.
Center on 121.25. VOLOTEA 2768. Have a good morning. Bordeaux Control, VOLOTEA 2768. Through flight level 147 for flight level 170.
VOLOTEA 2768, Bordeaux Control, good morning, identifié, climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340. VOLOTEA 2768.
Alpine 617, contact Bordeaux Control 125.3, bye bye.
Center on 125.3, Alpine 617, have a good morning.
VOLOTEA 68, bravo bravo. Contact Barcelona Center 11.9.45.
Contact Barcelona Center 119.45. VOLOTEA 68, bravo bravo.
F1 1355, contact Bordeaux Control 124.05.
Center 124.05. F1 1355, bye bye.
Bordeaux Control, Speedbird 377, crossing flight level 140 for flight level 170 direct 0324.
Speedbird 377, Bordeaux Control, good morning, identifié, climb to flight level 340.
flight level 340, Speedbird 377.
Bordeaux Control, Air France 68 Hotel Papa, good morning, true flight level 130, for flight level 160.
Air France 68 Hotel Papa, Bordeaux Control, identifié, climb to flight level 320.
Climb to flight level 320, Air France 68 Hotel Papa.
Air France 68 Hotel Papa, Bordeaux Control, expect radar vector, ILS runway 25.
Expect radar vector, ILS runway 25, Air France 68 Hotel Papa.
Bordeaux Control, Vueling 7 Nike X-Ray, flight level 255.
Vueling 7 Mike X-Ray, Bordeaux Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 320.
Climb to flight level 320, Vueling 7 Nike X-Ray.
Ryanair 68 Hotel Yankee, contact Bordeaux Control 120.3.
Contact Bordeaux Control 120.3, Ryanair 68 Hotel Yankee.
VOLOTEA to 768, contact Bordeaux Control 124.05.
Center on 124.05. VOLOTEA 2768. Have a good morning. Bordeaux Control, VOLOTEA 2768. Good morning. Crossing flight level 279 for flight level 340 direct Perig.
VOLOTEA to 768, Bordeaux Control, identifié. Ryanair 29 Romeo Québec, contact Bordeaux Control 121.25.
Contact Bordeaux Control 121.25, Ryanair 29 Romeo Quebec.
Bordeaux Control, Alpine 8062, flight level 320. Alpine 8062, Bordeaux Control, radar contact. Vueling 1 Tango Romeo, contact Bordeaux Control 130.9.
Center on 130.9, Vueling 1 Tango Romeo.
Air France 7400, Sesh 8 November, runway 32 left. Report ready for descent. Sesh 8 November, runway 32 left, ready for descent, Air France 7400. Air France 7400, descend to flight level 240. Descend to flight level 240, Air France 7400.
We are about to serve our hostages menu. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position.
flight level 187 for flight level 340.
Speedbird 377, Bordeaux contrôle, radar contact. Transavia 19 X-ray. Contact Bordeaux control 121 decimal 25.
Centrum 121 decimal 25. Transavia 19 X-ray.
Bordeaux Control, Welling 825 good morning, flight level 359.
Welling 8259, Bordeaux contrôle, radar contact. Alpine 497 Golf. Contact Bordeaux control 125 decimal 3.
Contact Bordeaux control 125.3, Alpine 497 Golf.
1355. Contact Bordeaux Control 130 décimal Niné.
Center on 130 decimal Nine, Air France 1355.
VOLOTEA to 768. Contact Bordeaux Control 130 décimal Niné.
Center on 130 decimal niner. VOLOTEA 2768. Bordeaux Control, VOLOTEA 2768. Flight level 340.
VOLOTEA 2768, Bordeaux Contrôle, radar contact. Air France 1355, Bordeaux Contrôle, expect Kovac Nine Echo, runway 26 left.
Expect Kovac Nine Echo, runway 26 left, Air France 1355.
Air France 1355, Kovac Nine Echo, runway 26 left. Report ready for descent.
Kovac Nine Echo, runway 26 left, ready for descent, Air France 1355.
Air France 1355, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Air France 1355.
Air 57 kilo Papa, Bordeaux Contrôle, expect Kovac Nine Echo, runway 26 left.
Expect Kovac Nine Echo, runway 20 left, Aero 57 Kilo Papa. Bordeaux Control, Speedbird 377, flight level 340.
Speedbird 377, Bordeaux Contrôle, radar contact.
Bordeaux Control, Alpine 8062, flight level 320.
Alpine 8062, Bordeaux Contrôle, identifié.
VOLOTEA 2768, approaching our top of descent. Ready for descent.
VOLOTEA 2768, leg 4 Charlie, runway 13, descend to 32 en feet, QNH 1012.
Lego 4 Charlie, runway 13, descend to 3,000 feet. VOLOTEA 2768.
Air France 1355, contact Paris Control 125.7, bye bye.
Center 125.7, Air France 1355.
Air 57 Kilo Papa, Kovac Nine Echo,
Hello.
runway
Sorry
20
for the
left.
intrusion. I was just wondering
Report
if
ready
you'd
for
like a
descent.
drink.
Kovac Nine Echo, runway 20 left, ready for descent, Aero 57 Kilo Papa.
Air 57 Kilo Papa, descend to flight level 150.
Descent to flight level 150, Aero 57 Kilo Papa.
VOLOTEA 2768, contact Paris Control 11.825.
Good morning once again from the cockpit.
Contact
As you may
Pairs
have
Control
noticed,
1,
we've begun our descent.
9er
We should be arriving in around
25.
20 minutes depending on local air traffic,
2768.
and I will shortly be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival. Once that happens, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated and you will be required to stay seated and secured until after landing. If you need to visit the toilet, it may be worth making your way towards one now. You'll next hear from me after landing, so I will wish you a very good morning once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 100 Nine. Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1009er, Ryanair 72 Golf Romeo. VOLOTEA 2768, Paris Contrôle, identifié. Clearing 1 Tango Romeo,
Hello.
Neville 1
Hi,
Golf,
Captain.
runway
Are
26
ready.
left.
There is a storage
Report
department
ready
in
for
our galley.
descent.
Thanks a lot.
Neville
No
1
problem.
Golf, runway 26 left, ready for descent, Vueling 1 Tango Romeo.
Clearing 1 Tango Romeo, descend to flight level 220.
Descent to flight level 220, Vueling 1 Tango Romeo.
Aéroport 3 Yankee Québec, descend to flight level 120. Descend to flight level 120, Aéroport 3 Yankee Québec. Yankee Québec. Contact the goal approach 133 decimal 38. Contact the goal approach 133 decimal 38. Aéroport 3 Yankee Québec. Ryanair 72 Golf Romeo. Contact leads approach 134 decimal 58.
Contact leads approach 13 for decimal 58, Ryanair 72 Golf Romeo.
Paris Control, Air Portugal 441, flight level 21 linear. Air Portugal 441, Paris Control, good morning, identifié, climb to flight level 350. Climb to flight level 350, Air Portugal 441. Descending via Covacnini Echo, flight level 254. F101 355, Paris Control, identifié.
November Zulu, descending via Canal 1 Golf, flight level 171.
Alpine 79 November Zulu, Paris Control, identifié.
100 feet.
Europa 81 Golf Mike Heavy, Paris Control, good morning, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 100.
Continue climb to flight level 100, Europa 81 Golf Mike Heavy.
Paris Control, Europe 57 Kilo Papa, descending via Kovac Minelico, flight level 25
Europe 57 Kilo Papa, Paris Control, radar contact.
Train to the upright position. End lights should be safely installed. Remember to turn off all electronic devices until after landing. Thank you.
Paris Control, Alpine 8062, good morning. Flight level 320.
Alpine 8062, Paris Control, radar contact. VOLOTEA 2768 QNH1013, expect radar vector 4, airnav runway 13.
QNH1013, expect radar vectors for RNAV runway 13. VOLOTEA 2768.
Air 1355, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Air France 1355.
Europe 1716, contact London Control 118.475. Center 118.475, Europe 1716. Air France 1355, contact de Gaulle approach 133.38.
Contact de Gaulle approach 133.38, Air France 1355.
Vléling 1 Tango Romeo, contact Brest Control 120.15, have a good morning.
Contact Brest Control
Hello.
120.15, Wheeling 1 Tango Romeo, bye-bye.
Good landing.
Thanks a lot.
No worries. If you let me know when you're ready to land, I make sure I get seated along with the rest of the crew.
can take your seats now, we're almost ready.
No problem.
Alpine 79 November Zulu. Contact London Control 118.475. Have a good morning.
Center on 118.475. Alpine 79 November Zulu.
Paris Control, Welling 8259, descending via Kovac 9 Echo, flight level 254.
Welling 8259, Paris Control, identifié.
Paris Control, Easy 2 for Romeo Echo, flight level 390.
Easy 24 Romeo Echo, Paris Control, radar contact. Airod 57 Kilo Papa, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Airod 57 Kilo Papa.
Paris Control, Speedbird 709, descending via Lisa 1 Hotel, flight level 2 for 5.
Speedbird 709, Paris Control, identifié. Alpine 8062, Paris Control, expect Neville 1 Golf, runway 26 left. Expect Neville 1 Golf, runway 26 left, Alpine 8062. Air Portugal 441, contact Brest Control 124.8, have a good morning.
Contact Brest Control 124.8, Air Portugal 441.
Airod 57 Kilo Papa, contact the goal approach 133.38.
Contact de Gaulle approach 133.38, Airod 57 Kilo Papa.
Speedbird 709, contact London Control 118.475.
Center on 118.475, Speedbird 709.
Alpine 8062, Neville 1 Golf, runway 26 left. Report ready for descent.
Neville 1 Golf, runway 26 left, ready for descent, Alpine 8062.
Alpine 8062, descend to flight level 220.
Descend to flight level 220, Alpine 8062.
Europa 81 Golf Mike Heavy. Contact Paris Control 125.7.
Center on 125.7 Europa 81 Golf Mike Heavy. Have a good morning.
Air France 1381. Contact de Gaulle approach 133.38.
Contact de Gaulle approach 133.38, Air France 1381. Control, Easy 95 Papa Kilo, flight level 135.
Vueling 8259. Descend to flight level 120.
Descent to flight level 120, Vueling 8259.
Easy 95 Papa Kilo. Paris Control. Radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 390.
Continue climb to flight level 390, Easy 95 Papa Kilo.
Vueling 8259. Contact de Gaulle approach 133.38.
Contact de Gaulle approach 133.38, Vueling 8259.
Paris Control, Alpine 64 Delta Quebec. Good morning, descending via Kuna from Golf, flight level 171.
Alpine 64 Delta Québec. Paris Control. Radar contact. VOLOTEA 2768. Leave pickup edging 315. Expect radar vector 4 airnav runway 13.
Leave pickup heading 315. Expect radar vectors for RNAV runway 13. VOLOTEA 2768.
Easy 24 Romeo Echo. Contact Paris Control 125.7. Have a good morning.
Center on 125.7, Easy 2 for Romeo Echo.
Good morning, Paris Control, Speedbird 7 Whiskey November, descending via Elisa 1 Hotel, flight level 329.
Speedbird 7 Whiskey November, Paris Control, radar contact.
Paris Control, Speedbird for 78 Sierra. Good morning, flight level 266.
Speedbird Speedbird 478 Sierra, Paris Control, good morning, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 370.
Continue climb to flight level 370, Speedbird for 78 Sierra.
Europe 41 Papa X-ray. Contact Brest Control 124 decimal 8.
Contact Brest Control 124 decimal 8, Europe 41 Papa X-ray.
Paris Control, Air France 24 Yankee Romeo, good morning, descendu via les O1 Hotel, flight level 340.
Air France 24 Yankee Romeo, Paris Control, identifié.
Paris Control, Air France 14 Papa Delta, flight level 257.
Air France 14 Papa Delta, Paris Control, radar contact. VOLOTEA 2768, contact Brest Control 124 decimal 8.
Contact Brest Control 124 decimal 8. VOLOTEA 2768. Brest Control, VOLOTEA 2768. 3,000 feet.
VOLOTEA 2768. Brest Control. Radar contact.
Brest Control, Easy 97 Uniform Pupper, flight level 390.
Easy 97 Uniform Papa. Brest Control. Radar contact. Air Hop 41 Papa X-ray. Brest Control. Expect on left 8 Charlie. Runway 07 right.
Expect en FH Charlie, runway 07 right, Europe 41 Papa X-ray.
Breast control 120.15.
Center 120.15, Aerob 41 Papa X-ray.
VOLOTEA 2768, turn left, heading to 9R5, vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 2905, VOLOTEA 2768.
VOLOTEA 2768, contact breast control 120.15.
Contact breast control 120.15, VOLOTEA 2768. Breast control, VOLOTEA 2768. Good morning, 3,000 feet.
VOLOTEA 2768, Brest contrôle, identifié. VOLOTEA 2768, turn right, heading 350.
Turn right, heading 350, VOLOTEA 2768.
VOLOTEA 2768, turn right, heading 045.
Turn right, heading 045, VOLOTEA 2768.
Breast control, easy 6501, flight level 245. Easy 6501, Brest control, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 350. Continue climb to flight level 350, easy 6501. VOLOTEA 2768, turn left, heading 025.
Turn left, heading 025, VOLOTEA 2768.
Speedbird 377, contact London Control 118.475. Contact London Control 118.475, Speedbird 377, bye-bye.
Brest Control, Easy 91 Papa Tango, flight level 370.
Easy 91 Papa Tango, Brest Control, radar contact.
Please remain seated for landing.
VOLOTEA 2768, turn left, heading 360.
Turn left, heading 360.
2,500.
2768.
Brest Control, Tomjet for 348, flight level 370.
Tomjet for 348, Brest Control, radar contact. VOLOTEA 2768, turn left, heading 345.
Turn left, heading 345. VOLOTEA 2768.
Brest Control, Neptune 904, 2,000 feet.
Neptune 904, Brest Control, identifié. Easy 5 for Foxtrot Lima, contact Brest Control 124.8. Contact Brest Control 124.8, Easy 54 Foxtrot Lima. Neptune 904, LFRK 1 kilo, runway 08. Report ready for descent.
1,000.
LFRK 1 kilo, runway 08, ready for descent, Neptune 904.
Neptune 904, descend tout en fit, QNH 1012.
Descend to 2,000 feet, Neptune 904.
Neptune 904, contact Jersey Control approach 125.205.
Contact Jersey Control approach 125.205, Neptune 904.
VOLOTEA 2768, turn left, heading 330.
400.
Turn left, heading
100
330.
about.
VOLOTEA 2768.
300. Minimum 200. 100. 50. 40. 30.
Brest Control, Finland for Mike Juliet, flight
Liftoff.
level 344.
Mike Juliette, Brest contrôle, identifié.
Arrived at our destination. The local time is 8:48 a.m. It's a fresh 9 degrees Celsius outside, 48 Fahrenheit. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the once it's safe to get up. Thank you. Turns off the seatbelt sign. Once that happens, we will start deboarding and you'll be able to leave the aircraft. Thank you.
VOLOTEA 2768. Radio check.
VOLOTEA 2768, reading you loud and clear.
Cabin crew, please set doors to manual. cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. Please open the doors when ready. You're clear to begin deboarding. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed your flight today, and I'd like to wish you a safe onward journey. We'll see you again soon. Thank you for flying with us.
Ground to cockpit.
Go ahead.
The captain, microphone check please.
Clear enough. 4 out of 5.
Roger. Okay captain, ground power is available.
Enjoy the rest of your morning. Bye for now.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. We're all done back here. Everyone's offloaded.
Thanks.
Call me if you need anything.